Hi, my name's James Thomson and I'm the editor of SmartCompany.com.au. We're joined today by Sue Prestney, who's the principal of MGI Melbourne, and she's also the spokesperson on SME issues for the Institute of Chartered Accountants. Sue, thanks for joining us today. Now, funding a business is also always a big challenge for an entrepreneur. Take us through some of the areas that you might find funding when you're starting out.
Well, traditionally, entrepreneurs start off with their own funds, which soon run out, and they turn to family and friends. Then they will need at some stage to go to the bank. At the moment, that's quite difficult because the banks aren't flush with funds and certainly not keen to lend to startups.
So you're going to have to do a little bit of work to find some money. One of the other sources is government assistance. Now, this can really be a real positive, particularly for growing companies.
Well, absolutely, and many successful companies have had a helping hand from the government. And there are a number of grants and other sources of funding that the governments, both state and federal, put up.
Let's take a look at a few of the big ones, and I guess one of the big areas is research and development. There's a couple of ways this funding feeds through to small businesses.
That's right. It's really through the tax system, so that there is an enhanced tax deduction for R&D expenditure. If you're a smaller business, you can get that deduction in the form of an actual tax refund because you might have losses, and what's the use of a refund to you? So that one is through the tax system.
And then on top of that, we've got this new body, Commercialisation Australia. That's more of a grants-based program.
It is a grants-based program, and I guess that steps in when R&D stops, because what it does is it helps you get your ideas up to the stage of commercialisation. And that can cover advice, it can cover things like employing senior executives that you need to get to where you need, get your product to where you need to go to, and it will also help with product testing.
So I guess another area that a lot of companies seek government assistance in is exporting, and there are some terrific programs that have really helped small businesses push into new markets.
Export Market Development Grant, yes, definitely, and that is a grant, and it funds things like market research, ongoing overseas to meet potential customers, even on telecommunications, to talk to them, to getting brochures together, any sort of marketing effort that will help fund. As long as you spend more than $10,000 a year, they'll give you 50% back.
And we should say that it's not just federal government, there's state government grants, and there's even some local government grants depending on which area you're in. Where should you start to try and figure out what you actually might be eligible for?
Well, the federal government has a website that also refers to state grants. That won't help you as far as local government's concerned, so I think you would really need to contact your local government office and ask them what they've got, but it's certainly worthwhile asking. And
of course, I guess this is a complex area, so getting some assistance, whether it be from an accountant or there are sort of grant professionals out there, is a good idea too.
There are, and particularly in the areas of R&D, which is a very specialist area. It's not that easy to qualify, and you don't want to spend a lot of time on something that might not get you anywhere, so do go and see an expert on that one.
Terrific. Thank you, Sue.